Hi, I'm Bob Johnson from Bob Johnson's Computer Stuff. If you're looking for a Toughbook rugged laptop community for tips, tricks, and more information, don't forget to watch our videos. And when you do, hit that like button as well as the subscribe button and that bell button so we can notify you on any newer upcoming videos. Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of The Rugged Rundown. So, I'm sure you've watched my videos, or at least I hope you have, of the unit, the Panasonic ToughPad FZ-Q2 tablet 2-in-1 that I've been talking about for the past couple of weeks. This unit has, I tell you what, I got to be honest with you, I had a hard time coming up with 5 things I didn't like about this tablet. I really like it. But there were a few things that are not deal killers and very minor in my opinion, but let me get to it. The fifth one, number 5, is it comes with a battery that Panasonic says lasts 9 hours. I haven't tested it, but it's a non-replaceable battery. So once it's dead, it's dead. Number 4 is the large bezel space on the screen. If you take a look here, almost got an inch on both sides that's bezel. I have a feeling they had to do that because of creating this semi-ruggedness of this tablet. Number 3 is that's top heavy. Is that a deal killer? Absolutely not. What Panasonic, if you look here, what Panasonic did was they gave you a kickstand on the back to kind of keep that from happening. And does it work? Absolutely. It's not going to fall over on you. I just got to mention it because it is top heavy. Number 2 is, and this is very minor as well, but it's the keyboard to screen connection. So let me show you. So if I remove this tablet from, maybe I'll remove it. There we go. When I remove this tablet, you'll see right here, there's this support system that they use, and then we can put the tablet in there, we click it in, we lock it in place, like so. So it's not coming out now, and now let's take a look. Whenever I push it back and forth, you can see the play that goes on with it against the tablet. So you may not want to play with it opening and closing too much, but it's still pretty rugged, and I'm not seeing any cracks or anything of that nature. Again, very minor. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Number 1, the number 1 thing that I found that and it's not even a problem with the tablet, it's just the way it was designed. It only has basically a USB port, which is under this cover plate right here next to the power port. And it's a USB port underneath here, if you look, as well as a headphone jack right there. So this right here next to it is just the power port. So you'd plug it in to this one right here. So you have the power port. So this is all there is. You have one USB port and an audio port. I mean, would it have killed them to add maybe an HDMI port or something of that nature? But I guess what they designed this for was traveling employees that may be going to customer locations, doing some work. They don't need a bunch of external ports. They simply need the information on their laptops to create reports, bill out the customer, and that sort of thing. For that purpose, it's a great tablet. And like I told you at the beginning of the video, hey, I couldn't find much wrong that I disliked because I kind of like this tablet. It's very nice. But leave me your comments and questions and opinion of this tablet as well. I'd like to hear from you. Other than that, I'll see you guys next week.